I would like for the second time, I introduced them to our basketball boys yesterday, but for the first time publicly, I would like to introduce Coach Luke Jackson.
Thank you guys very much. I am extremely excited about this opportunity. You know, it's been an interesting process getting to this point in my life. You know, getting to know Corey over the years and playing against him, and getting to know Michael Fuller and President Womack has really made this transition from being around the game as a player and, you know, taking over as head coach really comfortable. And I feel like my basketball journey and my background and the mentors that I've had over the years are really going to serve the team well. And I know that I've been a player professionally and in college, and I've had success there, but you know, it's really not about me here. It's about the guys, and it's about me being able to help them get better. And I feel like I'm well suited to do that. And you know, I'm just really excited to be a part of NCU and everything that's going on here. And I look behind me and I see all these basketball trophies, and I know that there's a rich heritage, and hopefully you know, I can write my own chapter in NCU's history. And I'm so thankful for this position. I'm thankful to Corey and to President Womack and to Michael Fuller and just this whole community of people that I'm starting to get to know. And you know, I really can't wait to get started. So once again, you know, I've had a basketball career, and I know that that doesn't always translate into coaching, and I'm not naive to that fact. But as a player, when I was 22 years old, having 2 herniated discs and thinking that I was going to have to walk away from the game at 22, I started thinking about coaching. And I started thinking about what would I do, and I started going to, you know, coaching meetings and writing down the things that I liked, the things that I didn't like. And, you know, I was lucky enough to play for 9 years. But, you know, I was thankful for every day because I thought it was going to be over right away. You know, I had doctors multiple times telling me that I wasn't going to play ever again. I was just lucky to continue to do that. But once again, this isn't about me at all. It's about NCU, and it's about the players that are coming in. And I'm so excited to be able to help these guys, many of which are here right now. And, you know, I'm just thankful for this opportunity, and I'm going to put my best foot forward to do the best that I can.
We'll open it up for questions.
Luke, do you have any nerves at all about jumping in as a head coach right away without having been an assistant before? I mean, do you have any nerves, any trepidation about that role?
I think it's the things away from the basketball court that I have a little bit of nervousness about, I guess. Anxiousness, maybe. I feel very comfortable in my own skin in the role of teacher. And, you know, I started collecting things that I thought would work well from a teaching standpoint a long time ago, and I feel like from that I'm fairly well prepared. But as a first-year coach, looking at my staff, I want to get guys with a lot of experience, and I think that will serve me well. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Are you surprised at how quickly this happened? It sounds like 2 months ago this wasn't an opportunity, and now here you are.
Just coming back and being part of the community, I was kind of amazed how many opportunities from different places were starting to come my way, and just thinking about continuing to be around the game and to coach. And I'm shocked at how fast that it happened, but I'm very comfortable with it, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to be a part of NCU and everything that's going on here. And definitely as a first-year coach, it's a little bit of a whirlwind, but I think through my experiences and the way that I remember college and everything that I went through, I just want to be able to give that to the guys. And I think that I can do a good job of doing that.
Do you feel pressure being basically your hometown and the town that you started in college and the town that you're so well known in? Do you feel pressure because of that?
Not really, not at all. I mean, I've never done anything in my life halfway, so I'm not coming into this thinking, this is just some opportunity. I'm taking it very seriously like I would anything else, but once again, it's about the players, and it's about helping them on the basketball court and growing as young men. And for me, at the end of the day, the way I've always been is you do the best that you can, and you can hang your hat on that. Whether you get knocked down 100 times, you'll still be able to get up in the morning knowing that you gave the best that you had. So
Is it, while you might enjoy being around the game again, is it going to be tough to take that back seat and not be the one out there playing?
I'm sure that there's going to be times that I'm going to miss playing, and every single basketball player that's ever played the game goes through that. I'm excited about the role as coach and being a mentor. Honestly, I'm at the place where my body just won't allow me to play anymore, so that's just not an option. So I've accepted that. I have nothing else to prove, and I feel like because of my experience and building myself into the player that I was, I think that I can really help guys grow and succeed and take their games to possibly levels that they didn't know they could go to, and that's what excites me now.
Did you always envision yourself coming back home when your playing career was over?
I have such a great, strong, close family that I think it would be really hard for me to leave. The people of Eugene and Creswell, where I grew up, have always been very kind to me, and so I feel very blessed to be able to be given this opportunity and be a part of the community, and it feels really good.
You mentioned getting people around you with experience. What are some of the other first moves you plan to make as a head coach?
Well, I think my first few moves are going to involve the team and getting to know those guys and sitting down with them one-on-one and letting them know exactly what I'm going to expect of those guys and just see where they're at. I mean, that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's about them. And the next step is going into a interviewing process with a few assistant coaches. I have a short list of guys already, and I just want to surround myself with people that are going to challenge me and people that have experience. So,
have you thought about what kind of coach you'll be, what your coaching philosophy is, what you'll want to bring to the court?
Yeah, over the years, I think as I looked at my mentors and my coaches, I think the biggest thing that you pull away from it is the style that you don't want, and the things that you don't want to do, and the things that you don't want to bring to a team. And I think a good coach is flexible and puts guys in the best position to make it easy for them, so they don't have to worry about their coach. They can just worry about winning the game. And I think ultimately coaches that are flexible, going with the strengths of their team instead of sticking with one particular style are the ones that are most successful without getting into too much X's and O's.
What do you think you being hired as coach will do for NCU basketball? I mean, obviously there's a lot of press here and a lot of attention now. What do you feel like your role is going to be in playing, I guess, marketing for the team?
Well, I hope that, me coming in as head coach can bring a lot of publicity to the school. It's already a fine institution, and it's right in Eugene, and I think that there's no reason why a lot of kids from the area and out of state can't come here and have an incredible education and be a part of something that's special. And I look forward to, getting to know the staff here and just getting out there and promoting NCU. And that's what it's all about right now. It's about NCU and promoting the program and the school and the university. And hopefully I can do a good job of that.
How much familiarity did you have with the school and with the athletic department before now? Like I said, you played here and grown up in Creswell. How much did you know about this place?
I know about Matt Sands, and I know that he was from Crow and that he was a great player. I've known Corey for a long time. I played against him in high school, and I've popped in the office from time to time. I've had 4 or 5 of my really good friends like Ben Voog, Josh Harbert, Jordan Humphreys, all these guys that I've played with or helped them out in the summer. So the basketball circle is a small circle, and I'm getting to know. I'm excited to get to know the alumni and bring them in as part of a really close circle of guys. And Coach Lip, who was here for a really long time, I had a relationship with him as well. So I feel like NCU is really strategically in a great place, geographically, to be a great hotbed for basketball. So I'm excited to be a part of that.
Can you tell us about your role in mentoring young men?
Well, being a man of faith and the fact that NCU has proven to stand by their values as a school and an institution over time, that's something that drew me here. And it's something that a guy like me who has lived through so many different things, I feel like I can bring my experiences and what I've learned through my failures and my successes to them, and hopefully they can take something away from that, because I have had a unique journey, and I think that hopefully they'll find that interesting.
What is it that you've been doing the past couple of years? I know you're Israel, right?
Yeah, last year I played in Jerusalem in Israel in the Euro League, and I've just been taking some time off, watching a lot of basketball, and really had a conversation going with Corey and President Womack and everyone for a while now, and I'm just excited to really engulf myself in this university and really give it everything I've got.
How many of your players knew who you were when you were introduced yesterday?
I'm not really sure, but I would say a couple of them. Obviously it's been a long time since I played here, and I think most of the guys probably 10, 12 years old back then. So I don't expect that they've seen a lot of old highlights, and so
Black and white.
Yeah. So.
How much do you plan on pulling from your sources within the university to try and help you through this?
Well, I still feel like I have a great relationship with the U of O, and I'm so thankful that I was able to be a part of that. So much of my success has been because of everything that they had given me. And so, one of the things that I've always tried to do is maintain relationships, and certainly having them right across the street hopefully can be beneficial to our guys, and and vice versa.
You mentioned that it was a long time ago, but what is it that you remember the most about playing, as a Duck, and what's some of your memories from that time?
I think my best memories are just the friendships and the battles that you go through, and that's what you remember. That's what you take away from it. It's just nothing in the world beats a goal where you're investing your time and your energy. And when you do that constantly with guys that you love and you care about, you're going to hold on to those memories for the rest of your life. And that's what I've got. I've got lifelong friendships, and the coaches that I stay in touch with, and I owe a lot to those guys, and that's something that you hold on to for a long time. And that's what I hope to be able to give these guys, is the same type of experience that I had.